President Trump signing a historic ceasefire deal after the 20 remaining living hostages were released and now back home in Israel. The terrorist group Hamas kidnapped those hostages along with 231 others during the October 7th attack. Nearly 1,200 people in Israel were killed that day, leading to the war in Gaza until now. For local reaction, I spoke with the CEO of the Jewish Federation of Greater Seattle about this monumental moment and what it could mean for long-lasting peace. Sully Kane with the Jewish Federation of Greater Seattle. Thank you so much, Sully, for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Hannah.
So describe the emotions, what you felt when you saw with the rest of the world, those images and videos of those hostages finally going home after 2 long years. What a moment.
I think so many Jews around the world had a sleepless night last night, staying up, watching the news from Israel, holding our breaths, and waiting to see those hostages. We have been waiting 738 days since October 7th for these hostages to return home, for their families to have those seats filled at their tables. And I think for the Jewish community, there was a feeling of relief yesterday, a feeling of hope, and a feeling that we've not had for 2 years, and it's been a difficult 2 years in Israel, in the region, and around the world for Jews.
And of course, you have those 20 hostages remaining that were living, released back to Israel, but we also have more than 60,000 Palestinians killed in this war. So this is something that many people across the world were clamoring to say, stop this brutal war. So what are you hoping moving forward that this 20-piece deal, 20-point peace deal will bring to the table?
Yeah, the attacks of October 7th, 2023 were horrific, and there's been immense pain since then in Gaza, in Israel, for Palestinians, for Israelis. I think today is, in some ways, the end of one chapter. Israelis can flip the calendar to October 8th, 2023 now, but this is also the beginning of another chapter, hopefully a chapter that can bring lasting peace to the Middle East for both Israelis and Palestinians who have suffered a lot, and I hope that today can be a day that brings light and is the start of a better future.
A lot of the details yet on that 20-point peace deal has yet to be announced, but President Trump getting bipartisan praise, saying that this deal was possible under him. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, I mean, we're grateful to President Trump and the U.S. government for their leadership here and in pushing the Israelis and Hamas to a deal. And as you said, there's a lot still to come. This deal is outlined, has some basic parameters. There are a lot of details to be figured out. And what this moment calls for is strong, courageous, moral leadership from Israelis, from Palestinians, from strong partners around the world, being willing to step forward and say we want to build a better future for Israelis, for the Palestinian people, and we want that future to be one that is peaceful, and getting the hostages home is a great step in that direction.
Yes, long-lasting is what we need. Well, thank you so much, Sully Kane, for your time.
Thanks for having me, Hannah.
In exchange for the hostages and a part of the ceasefire deal, Israel released nearly 2,000 prisoners, including 250 Palestinians sentenced to prison convicted of deadly attacks on Israelis.